Hello, good evening. It's Matt Kelly, and today I'm in Newark, California. Just ran into a family friend that her daughter's dealing with addiction, and I'm open about my addictions, and I'm an active member of AA or NA, as a friend of mine would say, NEA, but the DA. But I was talking to her about her daughter and addictions, and has nothing to do when a person gets sober. It has nothing to do with the drug or the drink in order to actually have sustainable sobriety. And it's something I've had a hard time with over my years. I came into AA 7 years ago, and it's a learning experience, and it's not always. Unfortunately, I've learned a lot more through the things that I've messed up than the bits of sobriety that I've had, or the years or months. The best thing about long-term sobriety is the rhythm and the thinking that you stay on that rhythm, that the levels are built upon, and they add up on it. They're like blocks. They build blocks, and when a person relapses, they don't lose that information, but it seems to wipe away from their memory. It's almost like I'm gonna give you all this information. You're gonna know it, but you're gonna have to learn it and learn to reapply it. So I was thinking, I was talking to this mother, and I was telling her that when it has nothing to do with the drugs and the alcohol. It's the patterns and our way of living. It's the people that we're around. It's the way that we've thought. It's the things that have been ingrained in us since we were kids that take us back. It's not always the people, because I'm one to speak of it. When I would relapse, I would be alone, but it was my thinking that would eventually take me to the relapse. My thinking of I call it bad thinking, just things that are below the line, little lies, little cutting little corners, just anything that you could do that's not God's will. It's pretty much my will, not God's will, is the best way to explain that. The next part is the amount of level or chaos that a person wants to allow in their life. They can be sober, but if they still want to have little arguments or have little strife or cut people off on the road or have things wrong with them with people at work that they don't like, so the easiest solution to that is you learn to breathe, you learn to live, you learn to accept things, you learn to stay away, you learn to kind of just stay in the rhythm of life, as a good friend of mine, Todd, would say, and not battle everything, not struggle with everything, just kind of let things flow. And it's hard, especially when you're taught the exact opposite growing up. And then the third thing is just as simple as not allowing new things in your life to take hold. New habits, new activities, new people, new things, new enjoyments, new adventures, new challenges, new fears that you face, versus just settling for what's comfortable, what you're used to. And then pretty soon those old ways of thinking, they set in. And one of the things that I could highly recommend is working the 12 steps, either Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous, because those challenges are revealed. Those fears are revealed. Those new things that you can do are revealed. Working with people or talking to people, things that they're doing, new activities, things that I call it, excuse my language, but I call it goofy white people shit. Things to bowling, doing things that you would think were dorky because you had to be high or drunk to do them. Going hiking, going anything that's new that you would once think that it wouldn't find enjoyment, sheer happiness, and being out in nature and smelling the trees, seeing the wind blow the weeds or blow the bushes. Just little things that it's hard to put into words without. I guess I shouldn't say it's not hard. It's not hard to put in my words. I need to get better at doing it. So thank you.